What if I told you that the entire universe, everything you see, touch, and experience, is nothing more than a thought? Not just your thoughts, but part of a grand, cosmic mind. Sounds impossible. Well, ancient wisdom and modern science are starting to say otherwise. Stay with me, because once you understand this, your reality will never be the same again. Have you ever wondered what reality truly is? Is the world around us made of solid matter, or is there something deeper at play? The answer to this question has fascinated mystics, philosophers, and scientists for centuries. And at the heart of it lies the law of mentalism, the first and most fundamental principle of Hermetic philosophy. This law states one profound truth: all is mind. Everything we perceive, everything we experience, and everything that exists originates from one ultimate source, the universal mind. In simple terms, the universe is not a random collection of material objects; instead, it is a vast, interconnected mental construct. Your thoughts, perceptions, and consciousness are not separate from reality, they are the very foundation of it. Ancient wisdom traditions from Hermeticism, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Gnosticism have long taught that reality is not purely physical, it is an illusion shaped by the mind. And now, modern science, particularly in the fields of quantum physics and consciousness studies, is beginning to validate these ancient teachings. Why do our thoughts shape our reality? How does consciousness influence matter? Can we truly control the world around us with our mind? These are the questions we will explore as we dive deep into the law of mentalism and its impact on our lives. Once you understand this principle, you will begin to see reality in a completely new way, one where your mind is the ultimate tool of creation. So, let's begin. The law of mentalism is the first of the 7 Hermetic principles, described in the ancient esoteric text, the Kybalion. It is the foundation of all the other laws and states that the universe itself is mental in nature, meaning that everything originates from the mind. But what does this really mean? At its core, this law suggests that the material world is not as solid as it seems. Everything in existence is a manifestation of thought. Reality, at its deepest level, is consciousness itself. The origins of the law of mentalism. The concept of a universal mind is not a new idea. It can be traced back to the ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Eastern mystical traditions. The Hermetic teachings, which are attributed to the mythical sage Hermes Trismegistus, form the basis of Western esotericism. These teachings describe a universe where thought precedes form, and everything is connected through consciousness. In the Kybalion, the authors state: the all is mind. The universe is mental. This means that everything we experience, every sight, sound, and sensation, is a projection of a grand, cosmic intelligence. The mind as the creator of reality. Think about your own life for a moment. Every action you take, every word you speak, and every situation you find yourself in, all of it originates from your mind. Before you move, you think. Before you speak, an idea forms. Your reality is built upon your internal perception of the world. Now, apply this concept on a universal scale. If your individual reality is shaped by your thoughts, then what about the larger reality? What if the entire universe functions in the same way, where an infinite mind generates the fabric of existence itself? This is exactly what the law of mentalism suggests. The world we experience is not physical in nature, it is mental. Everything is consciousness. But if this is true, how does it actually work? Is there any scientific evidence to support this? The answer lies in one of the most mysterious fields of science, quantum physics. Modern science is beginning to uncover what ancient mystics have been saying for thousands of years: the universe is shaped by consciousness. One of the most fascinating experiments that proves this is the famous Double-Slit Experiment. The Double-Slit Experiment: How Consciousness Affects Reality. This experiment was designed to test the behavior of particles, such as electrons or photons, when they pass through 2 slits in a barrier. Scientists wanted to see whether these particles behave like solid objects or like waves of energy. But something shocking happened. When the particles were not observed, they acted like waves, they spread out and passed through both slits at once, creating an interference pattern. But the moment scientists observed the particles, they collapsed into a single position, acting like solid objects. This means that the mere act of observation changed the behavior of physical matter. In other words, consciousness affects reality. This is exactly what the law of mentalism teaches. It tells us that reality is not fixed, it is fluid, malleable, and influenced by the mind. The universe is not a lifeless machine but a living, thinking entity that responds to observation. What this means for you. The implications of this are profound. If reality is influenced by consciousness, then your own thoughts and beliefs play a major role in shaping your experience of the world. Have you ever noticed how people who constantly think negatively seem to attract bad experiences? Or how those who remain optimistic and focused on success often achieve great things? This is not a coincidence. It is a fundamental law of the universe. The thoughts you hold in your mind are not just passive, they are creative forces that shape your external world. This is why mindset is everything. If you can master your thoughts, you can master your reality. Now that we understand the fundamental premise of the law of mentalism, the next question is, how does it shape our reality? If the universe is a mental construct, then our thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs are not just personal, they are creative forces that influence everything we experience. The world around you is not something separate from you. Instead, it is a reflection of your consciousness, much like a dream is a projection of the mind. This means that your thoughts create your experience, whether you are aware of it or not. Your thoughts create your experience. Let's start with a simple yet profound idea. Backhand index pointing right. Everything you experience in life is a direct result of the thoughts you hold in your mind. Your mind is like a lens through which reality is filtered. If your mind is filled with fear, doubt, and negativity, your experiences will reflect those states. But if your mind is trained to focus on growth, abundance, and possibility, your external world will begin to align with those thoughts. You may have noticed this in your own life. Have you ever woken up in a bad mood, and then everything seemed to go wrong that day? Or have you ever been excited about something, and suddenly everything seemed to work out in your favor? This is not coincidence, this is the law of mentalism in action. Your mind acts as a magnet, attracting experiences that align with your dominant thoughts and beliefs. This is why people who constantly dwell on problems seem to attract more difficulties, while those who focus on solutions tend to find opportunities. But how does this actually work? The key lies in perception. The role of perception in shaping reality. The way we perceive the world determines the way we experience it. Two people can look at the same situation and see completely different realities. For example, imagine two individuals facing the same challenge, a job loss. Person A sees it as a disaster. They feel like a failure, fall into depression, and believe that they will never find success. Person B sees it as an opportunity. They use it as a chance to explore their true passion, develop new skills, and eventually create a better career path. The event itself was neutral, but the perception of it shaped the outcome. This is a direct result of the law of mentalism. The world does not exist in a fixed state, it exists in a state of potential that is influenced by the observer's mindset and beliefs. Historical and religious connections. This idea is not new. In fact, it has been a fundamental teaching in spiritual and mystical traditions for thousands of years. 1. Hinduism, the illusion of Maya. In Hindu philosophy, the concept of Maya refers to the illusionary nature of the material world. It teaches that reality is not as solid as it appears, instead, it is a projection of consciousness. This aligns perfectly with the law of mentalism. The external world is shaped by the mind, and liberation comes from understanding this truth. 2. Buddhism, consciousness as reality. In Buddhism, the idea that reality is shaped by the mind is a core teaching. The Buddha himself said, "All that we are is the result of what we have thought." This means that our internal state creates our external experiences, an exact reflection of the principle of mentalism. 3. Gnostic teachings, the universe as thought. In Gnostic Christianity, the material world is seen as a mental construct, created by a higher intelligence. The Gnostic texts describe reality as a dreamlike projection of the divine mind, where awakening to true knowledge allows one to transcend illusion. All of these traditions point to the same truth: reality is not external to us, it is shaped by our perception and consciousness. So, if everything originates from the mind, then what role does our individual consciousness play in shaping this vast universal intelligence? This brings us to the next section, the mind as the source of everything. If the universal mind creates reality, then our individual thoughts are like smaller reflections of this grand intelligence. This idea is beautifully expressed in the Hermetic axiom: as above, so below. As within, so without. This phrase reveals one of the greatest truths of existence: what happens on a large scale is mirrored on a small scale. The microcosm and macrocosm. In Hermetic philosophy, the microcosm, the individual mind, is a smaller version of the macrocosm, the universal mind. This means that your thoughts are a miniature version of the cosmic intelligence that shapes the entire universe. Your mind is a creative force, just like the universal mind. Your reality is shaped by your consciousness, just as the universe is shaped by a greater consciousness. What you hold in your mind, you bring into existence. This is why mental discipline is so important. By mastering your thoughts, you align yourself with the creative power of the universe. Manifestation and the subconscious mind. One of the most practical applications of the law of mentalism is manifestation, the process by which thoughts become things. This happens through the subconscious mind, which acts as a bridge between your internal thoughts and external reality. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between real and imagined. Accepts whatever is impressed upon it. Creates external conditions that match your inner beliefs. This is why affirmations, visualization, and meditation are so powerful. They program the subconscious mind to manifest reality in a specific way. Real-world examples of mentalism in action. There are countless real-world examples of how thoughts shape reality. Here are a few powerful ones. 1. The placebo effect, mind over matter. The placebo effect is one of the most well-documented examples of the power of the mind. When patients believe they are receiving medicine, even if it's just a sugar pill, their bodies often produce real healing effects. This proves that belief alone can influence physical reality, an undeniable confirmation of the law of mentalism. 2. The law of attraction. The law of attraction states that like attracts like, whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on success, you attract opportunities. If you focus on negativity, you attract more struggles. This works because your thoughts influence your reality, a direct manifestation of mentalism. 3. The power of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reprogram the subconscious mind. Repeating statements like, "I am confident and successful," changes your internal belief system. Over time, this shift in belief leads to real-world results, proving that thoughts shape reality. Now that we have explored the nature of reality as a mental construct, the next crucial step is understanding how to apply this knowledge in a way that transforms our lives. The law of mentalism is not just a philosophical idea, it is a practical tool. When used correctly, it gives you the power to reshape your experiences, manifest your desires, and align yourself with the universal intelligence that governs all creation. So, how do you harness this law in your life? The key lies in conscious mental discipline. Your mind is like a garden, whatever you plant in it will grow. If you plant doubt, fear, and negativity, you will reap chaos and limitations. But if you plant confidence, abundance, and clarity, your reality will reflect these higher states. Here are 4 powerful techniques to help you apply the law of mentalism and shape your life with intention. 1. Visualization, shaping your reality with intention. One of the most powerful tools for working with the law of mentalism is visualization. What is visualization? Visualization is the process of mentally picturing a desired outcome as if it has already happened. It is a way of imprinting your subconscious mind with the reality you wish to create. This technique is based on the principle that your mind cannot distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you visualize something with intense focus and belief, your subconscious begins to accept it as reality and works to bring it into existence. How to practice effective visualization. Find a quiet space, sit in a peaceful environment where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, relax your body and clear your mind. Picture your goal as already achieved. If you want success, imagine yourself already successful. Feel the emotions, see the details, hear the sounds. Engage all senses. Visualization works best when you make it as real as possible in your mind. Repeat daily. The more consistently you visualize, the more deeply you embed the idea into your subconscious. Why this works? The brain's neural pathways respond to visualization in the same way they do to real experiences. Olympic athletes use this technique to enhance performance. They mentally rehearse their movements before physically performing them. Business leaders and successful entrepreneurs often credit visualization as a key factor in their achievements. By practicing daily visualization, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind to align with the reality you desire. If thoughts shape reality, then the most powerful thoughts are the ones we tell ourselves repeatedly, our beliefs and inner dialogue. What are affirmations? Affirmations are positive, declarative statements that help reshape your beliefs and mental patterns. For example, negative belief, I always fail at everything. New affirmation, I am capable of success, and I create opportunities in my life. When repeated consistently, affirmations reprogram your subconscious to support your goals instead of sabotaging them. How to use affirmations effectively. Choose specific, positive statements, avoid vague or weak affirmations. Instead of saying, I hope to be successful, say, I am a confident and successful person. Use the present tense. Your subconscious mind responds best to statements phrased in the now. Say them with emotion. The more feeling and belief you put into an affirmation, the more powerful it becomes. Repeat daily, say them every morning, write them down, or record and listen to them. Examples of powerful affirmations. I am the creator of my reality, and I shape my life with my thoughts. Every day, I attract positive opportunities and experiences. I am abundant, healthy, and deeply fulfilled. The universe supports my growth and success. Over time, these affirmations become ingrained in your subconscious, leading to real-world changes in behavior, perception, and experience. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to tap into the power of the law of mentalism. Why? Because a scattered, undisciplined mind cannot manifest powerfully. Meditation helps. Silence mental noise that blocks clarity. Focus your thoughts toward what you truly desire. Strengthen your connection to the universal mind. How to meditate for mentalism. Sit comfortably and close your eyes, relax your body and breathe deeply. Focus on your thoughts, observe them without judgment. Notice the beliefs you hold about reality. Shift your mental energy. Instead of reacting to thoughts, choose the thoughts you want to focus on. Enter a state of mental stillness. This is where you connect with the higher intelligence of the universe. Visualize and affirm your intentions. In this meditative state, plant the seeds of the reality you want to create. Why this works? Neuroscientific studies show that meditation physically rewires the brain, increasing focus, creativity, and emotional balance. Spiritual traditions describe meditation as a way to access higher levels of consciousness, the source of all creation. When practiced regularly, meditation allows you to align your personal mind with the greater universal mind, strengthening your ability to manifest reality. One of the most powerful yet often overlooked aspects of the law of mentalism is focus. Whatever you focus on, you amplify. This is not just a spiritual idea, it is backed by psychology, neuroscience, and quantum physics. Your attention is the currency of your reality. Where you place your mental energy determines what expands in your life. This means, if you focus on problems, you will find more problems. If you focus on solutions, you will attract solutions. If you focus on fear and scarcity, you will create a reality filled with lack. If you focus on growth and abundance, you will open doors to new opportunities. Your mind is constantly broadcasting energy into the universe. The law of mentalism teaches that reality is mental, so what you choose to focus on becomes your dominant mental construct, and eventually, it shapes your external reality. This is why mental discipline is crucial. If you allow your mind to be influenced by external chaos, negativity, and distractions, you will unconsciously create a reality that reflects those lower frequencies. However, if you consciously train your focus, you take control of the creative force of your mind, shaping reality in the way you desire. So, how can you master your focus and ensure that your mental energy is working for you rather than against you? How to master your focus. Training your focus requires intentional mental discipline. The mind naturally tends to wander, but with practice, you can redirect your focus toward thoughts and beliefs that align with the reality you want to create. Here are some powerful techniques to sharpen your focus and direct your mental energy toward growth, success, and fulfillment. 1. Be mindful of your inner dialogue. Your thoughts shape your perception, and your perception determines your experience. If your mind is filled with negative self-talk, your external world will begin to reflect that inner negativity. Most people are unaware of how often they engage in negative thinking. For example, I am not good enough. Nothing ever works out for me. I always attract bad luck. These subconscious affirmations create mental patterns that reinforce the very problems you wish to avoid. How to shift your inner dialogue. Awareness is key. Throughout the day, become aware of your dominant thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and challenge the thought. Reframe negativity into empowerment. Instead of, I am bad at this, say, I am learning and improving every day. Use positive self-talk. Your brain believes what you repeatedly tell it. Train your mind to think supportive, empowering thoughts. Why this works. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences. By replacing limiting thoughts with positive mental patterns, you gradually shift your reality in a new direction. Practice gratitude, shift from lack to abundance. Gratitude is one of the most powerful mental tools for shifting your focus. When you feel gratitude, your mind is naturally focused on what is good and abundant in your life. This mental state creates a vibrational match for more positive experiences to flow into your reality. However, most people focus on what they lack, reinforcing a mindset of scarcity. For example, if you constantly think, I don't have enough money, your subconscious will reinforce that belief. If you shift your focus to, I am grateful for the opportunities one have, and more abundance is coming my way, you begin to rewire your mind for prosperity. How to practice gratitude effectively. Keep a gratitude journal. Every morning, write down 5 things you are grateful for. Express gratitude for challenges. Even difficulties have hidden lessons. Instead of resenting hardships, ask, what is this teaching me? Say, thank you, out loud. The act of verbalizing gratitude enhances its impact on your subconscious. Why this works. Science has shown that gratitude rewires the brain by activating positive neural pathways, which in turn shape your emotional state and external experiences. Where your attention goes, energy flows, so by focusing on abundance and gratitude, you naturally create more of it. Eliminate mental distractions. Your mental energy is valuable, but in today's world, it is constantly scattered by distractions. Social media addiction. Negative news cycles. Toxic relationships. Unnecessary drama. All of these drain your focus and keep your mind occupied with low-vibration thoughts. To master the law of mentalism, you must consciously curate what you allow into your mental space. How to reduce mental distractions. Limit social media and negative news. Protect your mind from excess negativity by consuming high-quality, positive content. Surround yourself with growth-oriented people. Energy is contagious. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Create a mental detox routine. Schedule time away from screens, go for a walk, or practice meditation. Why this works? The less mental clutter you have, the more powerful your thoughts and manifestations become. A focused mind is a creative mind. Set clear intentions daily. Every day, your mind is bombarded with distractions that pull you in multiple directions. This is why setting a clear intention before your day begins is crucial. If you start your day without an intention, your energy will be scattered, and you will feel unproductive or unmotivated. However, when you set a powerful intention, you align your mental energy with a specific outcome. How to set intentions effectively. Write down your daily focus. Before starting your day, take 5 minutes to write your top 3 intentions for the day. Visualize the day unfolding positively. Close your eyes and mentally rehearse a successful day. Repeat your intention as a mantra. Throughout the day, reaffirm your focus by repeating statements like, I am fully present and productive today. Why this works? Your subconscious mind follows the mental blueprint you provide. By setting strong intentions, you take conscious control of your mental focus, ensuring that your energy flows toward your desired outcomes. The law of mentalism is not just an abstract idea, it is the foundation of reality itself. Everything begins in the mind. Your thoughts are the blueprint of your reality. Key takeaways. Heavy checkmark. The universe is not a physical machine, it is a mental construct shaped by consciousness. Heavy checkmark. Your mind is the most powerful creative force in your life. Heavy checkmark. What you think, you become. What you focus on, you manifest. Heavy checkmark. By mastering focus and intention, you take control of your reality. Once you understand and apply the law of mentalism, you are no longer a victim of circumstances, you become the architect of your own existence. Final thought. Fire. Master the mind, and you master reality. Fire. Your life is a reflection of your mental state, so choose your thoughts wisely. Direct your focus intentionally, and create a reality that aligns with your highest vision. The power is already within you. Now, it's time to use it. Rock it.